Everyone loves overpowered protagonists, whether it be manga, manhwa, or manhwa. We all have at least one unforgettable moment of a protagonist unleashing their full power and easily crushing their enemies. And if the story contains no harem, then it becomes even more awesome. It's hard to find manhwa and manhwa with these aspects. So, today I will recommend you guys about top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character is overpowered or badass. So, let's start the video.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10, we have villain initialization. The main character Ling Shen lived as a villain for the past 35 years, but in his final battle with the hero Ye Mu, he was defeated. He used his remaining power and regressed back to when he was 17-year-old. Now he decides to kill Ye Mu when he was still powerless. Both the art and story of this manhwa is good. This could have been a pretty decent manhwa if it wasn't for its bad translation. The main character is a good schemer and uses future knowledge to become strong quickly. He is ruthless and gets rid of everyone who hinders his plans. Coming at number 9, we have Infinity Mailman. Zhao Ke, a top chef, receives a package along with a mysterious stamp album. This package takes him to a different space where he meets people who received the same package as him. Later, an unknown being notifies them that they have become Infinity Mailman and had to complete missions on a different world full of dangerous monsters. This is a very underrated manhwa. The art is not that good, but the unique story makes it worth reading. The main character is also smart and uses his surrounding to his advantage. He is a good schemer and knows how to use people. Except the art, everything about this manhwa is on top tier. Coming at number 8, we have All-Rounder. The main protagonist of this manhwa sees the same dream every night. He has the same horrible nightmare where he has to survive in a zombie apocalypse. With the help of the system, he was determined to survive in this living hell of a nightmare. One day, when he was having food with his psychiatrist in charge, his nightmare started becoming real as the people around him started becoming zombies. Since he was already experienced at killing zombies in his dream, he decides to get rid of them in real life too. The art and story of this manhwa is really awesome, and the main character also turns strong and badass with progression of the story. Coming at number 7, we have the villain. The protagonist of this manhwa, Brent, is a powerful delinquent and the top dog of Busan. Due to his family's situation, he had to suddenly transfer school to Seoul. Later, he finds out that the school he was transferring to was previously taken over by a first-year student. Follow him as he becomes the top dog in his new school and Seoul. The art of this manhwa might be average, but the story and plot makes up for it. The main character is overpowered from the start, so you won't see much development in his character. If you only care about action and story, then this is definitely for you. Coming at number 6, we have Return of the Bachelor. This manhwa is about a young man named Ma Hyun who almost loses his life in the Immortals Valley, a valley where no being was said to return alive. After surviving in the valley for 10 years, he returns to the society as a powerful master. To live his long-desired normal life, he decides to be a teacher while secretly hunting an evil organization. This is a very underrated manhwa with awesome art and good storyline. The progression of the story might be a bit slow, but the number of events in each chapter are not less. You will see the developments in characters and personalities of the students. Overall, this is a very good read and I highly recommend it. Coming at number 5, we have The Long Way of the Warrior. The protagonist Naru was betrayed by his master. He was sold off as a slave to Roman Empire after the destruction of his kingdom. He was forced to fight in the arena as a gladiator in order to regain his freedom. One day, he finds a pendant which the princess of his kingdom used to wear. In order to find the princess and remove the title of slave, he had to become the strongest. This is a very underrated manhwa. The main character here is too overpowered and defeats everyone without breaking a sweat. The art is not good, but the story and plot is mind-blowing. Coming at number 4, we have Hero Has Returned. Kim Min-soo, after saving another world, he was reincarnated back to Earth only to find that he has lost everything. In his depression and rage, he destroys Seoul and kills everyone in the process. While destroying everything in his path, he kills a teenager, Jong-soo Park, and his family. But instead of dying normally, Jong-soo was transported to another world, where he finds that he is now Hero himself. After killing the Demon King of this alternate world and honing his skill as a warrior, Jong-soo returns to Earth to get revenge of Min-soo. If you are a fan of revenge manhwa, then you will definitely like this one. The art is just incomparable to other manhwas and the story is also very unique. Coming at number 3, we have the Heavenly Demon destroys the Lich King's Murim. The protagonist of this manhwa is the strongest being of Murim world, also called the Heavenly Demon. While he was levitating to reach the transcendent demonic state, an unknown voice disturbed him, due to which his concentration broke and he fell unconscious for a whole month. After waking up, he finds out the Lich King, a being from different world, had already taken over the Murim. 140 years after losing the Lich King, he reincarnates into the body of a young boy and begins his revenge. Both the art and story of this manhwa is top tier, but I don't know why this is so underrated. The only downside of this manhwa is its progression speed. If you are fine with slow-paced storyline, then you should check this out. Coming at number 2, we have Wind Spirit. Even Kwon-ho fought like a demon to survive in a life-threatening mission. Luckily, he survives, but there was no guarantee that the same thing will happen in the next mission. From the unexpected meeting with the Master of Heavenly Palace, a martial arts master, his life as a helpless weakling ends. This manhwa is very underrated because of its art style. The art is a bit old-fashioned, but it is definitely awesome. The story and character development of the main character is really good. And the main character turns overpowered with the progression of the story. If you like reading Murim World manhwa, then you will definitely love this one. Coming at number 1, we have Call of the Spear. The protagonist Sangun was reincarnated to a world of martial arts, not as a human being but as a tiger. Everyone in the village feared him as a bloodthirsty beast and offered him sacrifices. One day, a girl visits Sangun and says she will serve him for the rest of her life. Sangun initially drives her out, but since she had nowhere to go, he finally decides to take her in. But the girl was by no means a normal girl, and taking her in his shelter would only bring Sangun closer to danger. This is a very unique manhwa where the main character is a non-human being. But the best thing about this manhwa is not its story or plot, but its art. The art is just so good. The characters are designed very beautifully and even the fight scenes are very detailed. If you're looking for something new, then this should be the first one on your list. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.